It's the last Woot of the year. Yep. Ending 2020, the year from hell, with episode 31. Let's see. Last week, took it off from doing stuff and going to certain places. So, been practicing piano. Put up a couple of little piano videos. I got my sheet music behind me. Doing putting things up on YouTube just so I can like track my progress, because I've had these things for years and haven't gone through them. So I'm doing that now. Some of them are pretty simple. That Melody 22 kind of kicked my butt for a while, but I put it into submission. But yeah, that's basically been just all I've been doing this past week, other than going to work and dealing with that. Haven't really done much of anything else other than just look for things to do on YouTube or whatever. Yeah, not too much going on other than it's still snowing outside. It's been snowing all day. Like, started at like 2 o'clock this afternoon and hasn't stopped. Supposed to stop hopefully by tomorrow morning, because I really don't want to drive to work in that. No, I don't like doing it. It's not that I can't, it's the other people around me I don't trust. You know, the ones that like to crawl up your backside while you're trying to be safe, and apparently you're going too slow for them, so they whip around you and then you just wave at them as they go by. I'll see you when you wrap yourself around that pole, and I'll be driving really slow to avoid it. But yeah, not much. Hasn't really been doing too much of anything. Figured out what happened with the audio last week. Was my XLR cable. It sadly no longer works. This one no longer works. All the white, gray, pink noise that I was getting with this, it's this whole thing. So I'm not entirely sure what to do with it. It's a cheap cable, I believe, because I found the manufacturer's site and they're not really terribly expensive, so I'm not even sure if it's even worth fixing or whatever. I might keep the ends, but I don't know. I'll figure it out. But yeah, that was fun. No amount of audio correction was fixing that video. So, and I didn't know it was happening until I went to edit it, which is always the case. But yeah, that's done. I've got this other cord here, and I've got one more cord in a container over here on this off to the side. So, not in an immediate need for more cables yet, but I probably will pick up a couple more this summer. See how that goes. Gotta pay bills and stuff first. Get everything caught up. Trying to think. I don't think I haven't really been doing much other than piano practice, because I need to get my skills up on that. I also need to do the same thing with the bass and the guitar. I need to relearn. I mean, I knew some chords, and then I quit practicing. Now I gotta relearn them all over again. So yeah, that's fun. I don't know what it is with me and the guitar. I still can't figure it out. Other than I can't contort my fingers to do all these massive shapes. So it's like I don't know. But let's see. I don't think there's a whole heck of a lot going on. I could do a year-end thing, but those seem silly. If you wanted to see what I've done this year, you can go through my channel. But I right now, just trying to get through the rest of this year. Hopefully next year will be better than this one. It's been a ridiculous last May, June, July, August, 9 months at work, dealing with all the restrictions there and the constant testing and dressing up to go to one floor. It was hilarious. You're supposed to call them before you go and pick up their stuff. What was it? Saturday, somebody left the phone off the hook, so I couldn't get a hold of anybody. And I checked every like 10 minutes, and then I waited like 30 minutes, and then it was still busy signal. I'm like, you know what? If you have stuff to pick up, I can't help you if I can't get a hold of you, because we have to call first. That's our protocol. Call first, find out if they have anything. If not, okay, cool. If you do, fine. I'll put on the gown and the everything and go get your dirty laundry and bring it back down the elevator. So yeah, that's fun. I don't know how long that's going to go on for. No clue. And it seems like I think my work is the only one in the area that has a completely isolated, I forget what they called it. Got these big white zipper walls, like right there. It's like the elevator door opens, and then there was a double set of doors, the fire doors. They've got it completely blocked off from the second elevator to the doors and off to this and the end of the side. So I can't remember what it's called. It's like they filter the air in there. I think I don't think it has anything to do with pressurization. I just can't remember, but we're the only ones that have it. So we've been getting residents from all over through the same company. So it's like, okay, great. Because I had no idea where they were all coming in from. Because all I know is like if they're bringing someone in, you have to stay put wherever you are until they get them up the stairs, up the elevator to that floor, and then back out. You have to stay put. You can't go out into the lobby, go down the hall, none of that. You have to wait. Otherwise, you get the spray, whatever it is they have in that little gun they use to disinfect you. So that's like, I'm not going through that, so I'll just stay in my dungeon. But yeah, that's keeps changing every week. Sometimes it's just too friggin' hard to keep up. And then when they don't tell you anything and you have to find out about it secondhand, that's a big issue too. It's like, because right now my department has no manager. I don't know what's going on with that either. No clue. I don't know anything. I just go to work, do my stuff, come home. That's it. Come home, do these YouTube videos and practice the piano, trying to work with Blender, which I haven't done this week. Because I doing that portfolio video, I kind of got blendered out. And it's like, then 2.9 had issues and kept crashing. So I think I already mentioned that before. I went back down to 2.83. I checked for another update. There hasn't been one, so I was just like, okay, I'll just wait and see if they have anything to download mid-January. And I'm not about to get like the betas or any of that. It's like, no, I want all the bugs worked first. So it was a pretty big one. If I can't, like, if it crashes when I try to render like an image, it wouldn't even let me. I could get the image sequence started, but then after 3 or 4 frames it'd crash. And then I tried getting the whole animation like that, but there was just something off about it. Then I dumbed it down to an earlier version and it went through fine, played fine, loops fine. It's just like, okay. Hopefully they'll get that fixed. And by this time I'm just rambling anyway, because, well, it's midnight. I have nothing better to do. Yeah, I think that's basically been it. Just piano practice, and more piano practice and more piano practice. Yeah, that's all been it. So how was your last 7 days? What did you do this week? Hopefully you haven't been dealing with too much weather, equipment failures, idiot neighbors. But yeah, that's all it is. Let me know how your week went in the comments down below, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.